Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a heavy subject, one that's tough to discuss but even tougher to ignore: extreme poverty. We're going to be taking a deep dive into the top 5 poorest countries in the world, looking at the complex factors that contribute to their economic struggles. It's easy to simplify these issues, to reduce them to statistics and rankings, but we're going to try to go beyond that. We're going to learn about the people living in these challenging circumstances, understanding their resilience and strength in the face of adversity. First on our list is the small East African nation of Burundi. Imagine a country roughly the size of Maryland, home to over 12 million people. That's Burundi, a nation grappling with a legacy of colonialism, political instability, and recurring violence. Its economy, heavily reliant on vulnerable agriculture, struggles to support its growing population. Decades of conflict have left their scars, disrupting infrastructure, hindering development, and displacing communities. Access to basic necessities like healthcare and education remains limited, trapping many in a cycle of poverty. But amidst these challenges, the people of Burundi continue to persevere, demonstrating remarkable strength and resilience. Our journey takes us next to South Sudan, a nation born from conflict, only to be engulfed by it once more. The world's youngest country, having gained independence in 2011, South Sudan has been ravaged by civil war, leaving its economy in ruins. Imagine a country rich in oil, a resource that should promise prosperity. Yet due to corruption, mismanagement, and ongoing violence, South Sudan's oil wealth has failed to translate into improved living conditions for its people. The conflict has displaced millions, disrupted agriculture, and fueled a devastating humanitarian crisis marked by famine and disease. The story of South Sudan is a stark reminder of how conflict can unravel even the most promising of beginnings, leaving behind a trail of human suffering. We shift our focus now to Malawi, often called the warm heart of Africa, and for good reason. Despite facing immense challenges, Malawi offers a glimmer of hope, a testament to the power of human resilience and the impact of focused intervention. Malawi, heavily dependent on rain-fed agriculture, is particularly vulnerable to climate change, facing frequent droughts and food shortages. But amidst these hardships, the Malawian government, in partnership with international organizations, has implemented some noteworthy poverty reduction programs. These initiatives, focusing on agricultural improvement, education, and healthcare access, have shown some success, demonstrating that even in the face of overwhelming odds, progress is possible. Our exploration takes us now to Mozambique, a country on the southeastern coast of Africa, still recovering from a devastating civil war that ended in 1992. Mozambique's story is one of resilience, of rebuilding from the ground up, but it's also a story of the enduring legacy of conflict and the challenges of overcoming it. I remember reading a story a few years back about a young woman named Fatima from a rural village in Mozambique. Fatima, like many others, had her education disrupted by the war, forcing her to drop out of school. Years later, with the help of a local NGO, she was able to resume her studies, eventually becoming a teacher. Fatima's story, though just one among millions, encapsulates the human cost of poverty, the lost potential, and the unwavering determination to create a better future. Our final stop takes us to the heart of Africa, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, a nation grappling with a complex web of challenges. The DRC, rich in natural resources, possesses vast reserves of minerals essential for our modern world. Yet this wealth has been both a blessing and a curse, fueling conflict, corruption, and exploitation. Years of instability and violence have left the DRC with a shattered infrastructure, hindering economic development and trapping millions in poverty. But despite these daunting obstacles, a sense of hope persists. The Congolese people, known for their resilience and spirit, continue to strive for a brighter future, a future where their nation's vast potential can be realized. Taking a look at these countries, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to feel like the problems are just too big, too complex for us to make a difference. But that's simply not true. Every bit of awareness we raise, every conversation we have about these issues, every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to the solution. So let's continue to learn, to understand, and to support initiatives aimed at creating a more just and equitable world for everyone.